I would love to tell you that by watching this video, you are going to realize what your thing is and how you can make money effortlessly and easily. I'm not the one with the answer, you are. Before I get into today's video, hi, my name's Laura. I make content on the internet and I write ebooks. Make sure you check out my first two ones because I'm writing the third one. I don't know when it's coming out. So there's a lot of information going around these past few months and years on how to escape the matrix financially and blah, blah, blah. You can't escape the matrix. You are here. You're not going anywhere. I don't care how much money you make and stuff like that. There are different paradigms of existing in this physical realm. I know you want to make money effortlessly and easily doing something that you love, barely working, or maybe you want to work a lot. Maybe you have so many ideas you don't know how to actualize them and bring them into physical existence. Now, the thing is with making money is there are so many layers to it because people have been programmed to think that everything is on the outside of themselves. So if you want to make more money, get 3 jobs and get a credit card and get a loan because that is how the enslavement system has been handed to you. And the most difficult part is that it all starts within your mind. So we all have limiting beliefs. We all have shit within our subconscious mind that is preventing us from accessing this abundance because I don't know if you knew, but your birthright by being in this physical experience is abundance. Like there's an abundance of everything everywhere. Like look at the number of hair on my head. I know maybe you don't have hair, but you can just go count the fucking leaves on a tree or go in a busy parking lot, count all the cars. You'll be like, holy shit, that's an abundance of cars because imagine all of the tires on the cars. You see there's abundance everywhere, but it depends how you look at it because we have been we've been perfectly trained to think that abundance is only financial. And financial, currency is only energy. It's an energetic exchange. So what people don't understand is like, how can I make money? No, how can you serve mankind in a way that you are in your authenticity, you are in your love, you are assisting another being to free themselves from dark burdens, trauma, whatever it is. Because I don't know if you noticed, but it's not about being at the end goal. It's about being a few steps ahead of someone and being able to offer them insight, guidance, just so they navigate their journey a little bit better. Because if you've gone through it, then you clearly have some insight and expertise on it, right? The problem with the Matrix is that it was purposefully designed so that you go to school and you think that everything's on the outside of yourself. So if you want to get a good job, you need to get good grades, you need to get a diploma. That's not true. That keeps you tied to the illusion, thinking that everything's on the outside of yourself. It keeps you tied to the programming that you need to work super hard and be like a little bitch with no time and barely live your life, which we don't want that. So whenever people ask me, oh my God, how am I supposed to make money after waking up? I don't want to work a matrix job. I can't tell you exactly what that is, but all I can tell you is that you have an intuition. You have divine guidance available to you at every single moment. I have always followed my intuition and I always say I follow the breadcrumbs that my soul leaves for me. And I'm like, okay, I'm following you. I've always followed the little, maybe I want to let this go now. The problem is a lot of people cling on to fear because they're like, oh my God, I won't be provided for. If you have the deep-rooted belief that you are not provided for, that is one of the first things you need to assess if you're seeking financial freedom. You need to realize that literally all of your needs are always provided for. And you've only been trained to be scared and you've only been trained to look at lack of abundance, but it's always there. Whether you believe in God or the universe, I truly, truly believe you are always provided for. And what you believe you can get is what you'll get. And the reason that so many people stay stuck in financial limitations is because of the limitations within the mind, thinking that you are unworthy of having this much money. Like, you have to understand, abundance is always there. But the thing is, there's too much shit in the way within your mind that has been programmed for you to not be able to access that abundance. It's not that there's no abundance, it's that you have too much shit that is blocking it. It's really important to go within yourself and look at those limiting beliefs. Do they come from mom? Do they come from dad? Do they come from your caregivers? What are your beliefs towards money? Is it that it's hard to make? Is it that you need to work super hard to prove your worth, so you need to make a lot of money to be someone? Is it that you have to clock in extra hours to make more money? It can't happen effortlessly. You need to go and change the programming within your subconscious mind, because if we're going with the matrix principle of being in a computer, Right now, there's a program in your brain and it's running. It's running, and that is the only reason that you're not experiencing what you want, because you keep activating the same program of what you don't want because you're so pissed about it, and you're an emotional being and you want to give attention to it because you're so fucking over it. But by being that, you're giving your energy to it. So you're activating it. You're firing the circuit, keeping it alive over and over again. Because when you wake up, you think the same thoughts. You think, oh my God, this is due. How am I going to make money? How am I going to pay for this? The most annoying thing about all of this is that you're going to have to change the way you think, the way you speak, the way you act, the way you like everything needs to shift, because it's all about your identity. Right now, are you acting like someone that's broken, that can't make it and doesn't believe they're provided for, and they're in survival mode and they think they need to make it all happen on their own, so they're taking in 2 other jobs and they're really unhappy, they're giving away their time? But giving away your time is actually giving away your energy. And what are you chasing? You're chasing energy. Because money is just energy. So when you realize that, hey, I can choose what I want. If you choose that you want to work for yourself, that you want to be creative, you want to choose your own hours, it's easy, it's effortless. Oh my God, how is this even possible for me? That is all available to you, unless you do not believe it is. So when I see all these comments of people saying like, okay, well, tell me how to make money within the matrix. I can't tell you. You have to go within yourself. It takes a lot of self-awareness to be able to reach a point where you have an idea, you trust yourself, you act on it, you actualize it, you push past the doubt, the fear of judgment, the fear of failure. You keep doing it, because the thing is, we all have so much potential within. You probably have so many ideas available to you right now, but you're not acting on them because there's doubt, there's fear. Oh my God, is it going to work? I'm going to look stupid. Whatever the fear is, it is your ego, it is your false self, it is your limited self trying to keep you small, because literally your brain was designed to keep you alive and survive. So it thinks that if you make money, you're going to die, because it's just different programming. Your brain is just trying to protect you. So when people ask me how to make money, I'm like, did you look at your limiting beliefs? Are you changing how you speak every single day? Are you falling asleep with gratitude in your heart that everything is provided for and you don't know how? Are you simulating the visualizations within your brain of having the things that you want and experiencing the life that you want? Or you're constantly bitching and nagging and complaining that you don't have it, that your life sucks, that nothing's changing, nothing's coming for you? I know it's a lot of work, and I know it's fucking annoying that, yeah, you have to be the conscious creator of your reality, and that, yeah, you have to put your intentions out there. You have to put yourself in an energetic vibration of love, gratitude. How can I serve? That is always the question that my dad told me to ask myself. How can I serve? When you push through and you give yourself permission to act on those ideas that God, your soul gave to you, like, here's an idea. You've been wanting to make money. Here's an idea. Holy shit. He's still complaining. He's not doing the damn thing. If only he knew that he pushed through, maybe it would give something. Now, the thing is, anything that you do in your life cannot be for the outcome. So if right now you're listening to me talk and you're like, oh my God, I have an idea. I'm going to start this t-shirt brand or something. If you're doing it only because you want sales and you want money, that is ego. That is a very limited perspective of your physical experience. When you do something within your heart because you genuinely feel called to do it, and it's going to serve other people and whatever it is, that is how you are connected to the most divine energy. Because when you're operating from ego, you're operating from the limited shackles of this physical reality, meaning you're operating from separation. So when you choose to operate from your ego, you're choosing to operate from your own needs. And you're in a place of disconnect. Because it's not about what you need, it's about what are people going through right now that you can assist them with. You don't have to start a business. You don't have to be a coach. Like, there might be a job that exists that you would love so much. Like, there are people who genuinely love going to work, and that's fine. But you need to get real with yourself about what type of person you are and what are the things that you want in your life. The only thing that you need to do is be grateful and express gratitude. I am so happy and grateful now that I have the exact thing that I love doing. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm doing what I love every single day. I'm so happy and grateful now that it is so easy for me to make money. I'm so happy and grateful now that I know exactly what to do on a daily basis to fulfill. I feel so fulfilled. Thank you so much. It's about the type of energy that you're giving out. Because if you're giving out, well, nothing's working for me, you're gonna be given, well, nothing's working for me. What you believe to be true will be true for you. So when people ask me how to make money, I'm like, holy shit, it's more complicated than you think. Because yeah, you could do dropshipping and affiliate marketing, but who gives a fucking shit about that? Like, I don't want to do that. If it doesn't genuinely interest you, like, I have no interest whatsoever in numbers and no, I'm just not that person. If you don't feel called to learning about something or investing, whatever, why would you do it? But I truly believe that like God is assisting every single one of us, and that if you don't let the flow in, it can't come in. And like even me, I feel myself like I have let go of certain limiting beliefs, but I have new layers that are presenting themselves to me, and I'm like, holy shit, are you kidding me? It's like it's always decongesting the shit that we've accumulated, and it's annoying because it's a process where we have to be patient, and we have to do it because it feels good to experience more of who we are and more of our birthright, which is abundance. We can't do it because we're in survival and we're scared of not making it, and now we need to figure out how to do it. Because when you take the wheel instead of letting God take the wheel, well, it's very limited what you can make happen. So what I would suggest that you do is express gratitude for the idea, express gratitude for the abundance, express gratitude for the ease of your life. We put so much focus on money, but maybe it's not money you want. It's not money you want, I promise you. It's just freedom and playfulness. You just want to be more of who you are. You just want to live more freely and do what you want to do when you want to do it. There's so many different forms that blessings and gifts and everything can come to you. No, I can't accept abundance. I can't. No. Look at the resistance within your body before telling me that you can't make money in the matrix. You need to get excited about having money, even if you don't. You need to get excited about being able to go wherever you want to go whenever, and like, what does that look like? You literally need to build an image within your brain. Like, what would I be doing if I had millions in my bank account? Like, what hotels would you be booking? What cars would you be driving? But like, are you actually implanting those thoughts within your brain, or you're telling yourself, I'm going to wait to be there first? Because if you wait to be there first, you'll always be in the waiting position. You'll never be there. So you need to get into that flow of excitement of like, this is my life now. You need to purposefully put yourself in situations and experiences that is going to trigger that feeling of, oh my God, this feels so good and I'm so grateful. If you keep saying you can't afford this, you will not be able to afford this. If you keep saying, yeah, but I have bills to pay in a type of arrogant way, yeah, you have to understand what you're putting out is what you're getting back. And I know that it's difficult, and maybe you have done a lot of inner work and you've let go of those self-limiting beliefs and you're like, Laura, I can't take this anymore. Well, sometimes it literally is just about surrender. Do you trust God, the universe, source, whatever you believe in? Because whatever you ask for when you pray, whatever, you will get. But some people are very impatient, right? Oh my God, I need this now. I need this now. You need to let go of this egoic construct that we have been existing in. You need to realize that you are the consciousness observing the human self. The human self is the self that is scared, that thinks it's going to run out of money. It can't pay its bills. You are the infinite consciousness there to literally hug whenever the ego, false self, human self freaks the fuck out, because you know everything is taken care of. You know that none of this is real. It feels really real because we have senses and we are here in this physical form, and how is this even possible? But you need to realize that you are taken care of, because if you weren't taken care of, you wouldn't be alive, because like that's your birthright. By coming into this world, you will be taken care of. But the process we're going on the planet right now is returning back to love. So what they mean by ascending back to love is that like collectively we're going back to unifying ourselves in the vibration of love. So whatever is not loving is working a job that you hate because you think you have to. Whatever is not loving is having a boss that treats you like absolute shit and doesn't value you. But most of the times we get mirrored what we feel about ourselves. Because I remember I had a job, I wasn't being respected, I wasn't being prioritized, and I realized that's how I was treating myself. And in that moment, I was like, even if I want the money from that job, this is choosing to be so limited. So I let that job go. Listen to your intuition, because it literally has every single fucking answer. And I know sometimes it's hard to trust it. And I know even maybe you don't have any clue what you're supposed to do, but tell yourself that the idea for my ebooks, I got them like 3-4 years ago. It took a really long time for me to be like, oh, hey, maybe this is what I want to do and I really like doing, and maybe I should give myself permission to do that. I gave myself permission to doing that just because it was really fun and playful for me, not because I thought it was going to bring me success or followers or money. None of that. Literally everything I do is because I genuinely love doing. I'm making videos because I've always loved making videos, and if you go down on my channel, like you can see the videos I was making when I was 15 years old. Whatever you do within the genuinity, authenticity of your heart, that is the most powerful vibration to be in, because you're doing it from love. It's all about spreading love. It's all about assisting one another in love, literally. So how can you be the most authentic you, spreading love all across the world and assisting your brothers and sisters, because we're all interconnected? The abundance will come. The abundance will come. But if you put it on a pedestal and you're looking at it and you're like, are you there? Are you there? Are you there? No, it's not going to be, because you're acting like a weird obsessive psycho who went on a first date and now you can't forget that person, but they're not the love of your life. Money is not the love of your life. Money, yes, it can buy you a house, it can buy you a car that are going to make you feel good. But life isn't about the house and the car. It's really not. And we've been programmed to think that it is. And that's why it's so hard to let go of it, because right now I could tell you that, yeah, if I changed my car, if I changed this, I'd probably be more happy. But I just know that's not true. And that is the illusion that we've been fed our entire lives, that later will be better. More will make you happier. But instead of asking how to make money, ask, how can I serve? How can I serve? How can I be love? How can I speak love? How can I... Everything that I do is love. The more that you are who you genuinely are, the more you attract everything that is meant for who you truly are. And who you truly are already knows that it's worthy of the abundance and the fun experiences and the friendships and everything that you want. So by being more of who you are, you will get more of what your real self has already, which is everything. So that was really good. How did I just... What? Thank you. If you are still here, wow, first of all, I love you. You're a champ. I want to highly suggest that you check out my first ebook, How to Write Your Life Script, because that is one of the only tools that worked for me. You write your most ideal life. You can focus on one aspect of your life, or you can just write the dream life scenario. You record it, and then you listen to it as many times as you can in a day, preferably when you wake up and when you go to sleep, at least. Like, that's the minimum. But this tool really worked for me because it gives your brain no choice but to think about what living that life that you really want is already like. Because if you didn't know, you have to be in the vibration of already having the thing, not in the vibration of wanting the thing. Your brain doesn't want you to shift. So the resistance is going to be really, really strong, which is why you need to play your life script. You need to force yourself to say these things out loud and express gratitude. So I just wanted to offer you that. If that interests you, I highly suggest you check it out. So anyways, I love you guys and thank you for watching this video. I truly hope that you got some insight or something that you're like, oh, this makes sense, or, oh, you know, just a little aha moment. That's really what I was going for. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. And I don't know what that is, but I know you'll be there because you love this one so much you're like, shit, I gotta stick around. I love you, bye.